Well, hello Capricorn. Welcome to your February mid-month reading. We had some technical issues while we were trying to upload the last three signs at the very beginning of February, but that is okay. We are going to go ahead and just do your mid-month starting here at the Mercury retrograde, getting you all the way through the 222 portal through the middle of March. So, hey, we take it as it comes. So this is a 9-card draw. 1, 2, 3. This was developed with the Divine. Archangel Michael helped me to lay this reading out. And that will be there. And what it is that we're going to focus on in the first column is going to be your health. Some things that are going on in your mental thoughts, in your heart space, what's going on with your physical body. The middle column is going to represent actions that are incoming to you, outward communication, and then your inward self-talk. And then this last column is going to be all about relationships, which is broken down into your work, your family, and then also the relationship that you have with finance. So, this first deck is going to be the base. There's no reversals here. There will be some cross reading going on here, but we're going to start with what we have here. And I love this deck. This is the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. I love it very, very much. It's easy to read. It mixes the old traditional tarot with some of the newer style, and it happens to be one of my favorites for this type of reading. But let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, Capricorn, so in your health, within your thoughts, the thought processes that are going on with you right now is all about material harvest. And why shouldn't it be? Why wouldn't we want to have this Nine of Pentacles in our energy? It's what you're thinking about. That's very clear and simple. In your heart space, you're actually thinking about partnership. You're thinking about spiritual union if you are not in a relationship. Potentially there's spiritual union with your higher self, having an opportunity to try to connect up with your higher self if it's not relationship based. Your physical body is in a stance of the Three of Pentacles, which is actually recognition and reward in this particular deck, where it would be considered some sort of collaboration in a different vein. But when we are going to do is do a clarifier with the Standard Tarot deck, we'll go in with the Angel Health deck specifically for this card. And then we will also go in with the Angel Tarot deck to specifically do family and finances when we get down to that point. Okay, so moving forward to the middle column, which is actions. Actions or energies that are incoming towards you. We've got the 11 card in this deck, which is all about balance. This is a beautiful card. So something is going to come into your space here within the next 30 days to help you get to that balance that all of us seek to have. Now, the outward communication that you're giving off is the Eight of Pentacles energy, which is in this deck called Positive Momentum Forward. It's also very much seen as becoming the master of your particular craft or business that you're in. So that's wonderful. So it looks to me like you've got some very beautiful energy that's going out towards people about some of the different things that you want. Now, the inward communication or your self-talk, more of like your kind of subconscious or your Scorpio, Mars-Pluto ruled kind of information, is the Eight of Wands in the traditional deck, but here it's called accelerated motion. So accelerated motion can be anything from very speedy messages coming to you, lots of divine intervention coming your way, a lot of downloads coming, especially if you are very spiritually heavy, and that's wonderful. In the relationship house, what we have is the Seven of Cups. In the traditional tarot, basically we're saying we're going to make some decisions that are going to allow us to choose wisely. There's information that's going to present itself that's going to allow you to make a wise decision. And what I love about this is that it's related to the material harvest and that energy of balance coming in directly to you. In your family sector, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is material and spiritual prosperity. It's the Six of Pentacles is what is going out is coming in on an equal basis here, which is wonderful. So the family life looks like it's doing well. And in the personal finance area, what we have is something called moving on. And the moving on card really is beautiful because it's letting you know that you're getting ready to go into another direction. What I'm feeling out of this very much is that there's a potential for promotion coming on within your workspace. And that in itself is a beautiful thing. Obviously, it's going to bring you to the material harvest. What you're asking for, what you are trying to manifest, is this material harvest and an opportunity to move forward. So in order for you to receive this information that's coming for work, you just know that you're going into that positive momentum, and your physical body itself is going to be able to manifest in this recognition and reward vein. So overall, what I'm seeing, Capricorn, for the next 30 days for you is actually very, very beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful higher level energies that are coming. The majority of the cards that are here, especially with the major arcana, are higher levels. You're in your 8s, your 6, 7s, and 8s, which is very, very good. It means you are very easily managing the manifestation energy that is coming towards you. I think it's wonderful. I think it's absolutely wonderful. So let us go ahead and go into the standard tarot deck. We're going to do just a clarifier on each card to start with, just to kind of see what else we can bring out for you. But everything is looking really, really good. Positive momentum forward with regards to a relationship, and or, like I said, it could be a more spiritual union with you coming into yourself, which is going to bring some beautiful things coming into your family way. This is a beautiful reading. This is a beautiful reading. This is a very calm reading compared to some of the other ones that I've done. Well, let's go ahead and just find out what the universe wants us to know when it comes to your clarifiers. Okay, so quick clarifiers for our Capricorn. What do we have going on with our material harvest? Is there anything special that we should know about our... Oh, love. Actually, we got 2. So I'm going to go ahead and take them. We've got the 4 of Swords and we've got the 5 of Wands. Okay, I can get down with that. What about our 2 of Cups, our spiritual union energy? We've got the Moon card. Our physical body itself is the King of Cups. Now, this 11 card in this deck translates to the Justice card in the traditional tarot. Wow, that one came out fast. Okay. All right. Now, oh, we got the Ace of Swords. Let's take a look at what we've got going on with this Ace of Rods energy. We have got the King of Pentacles. All right, hang on just a moment. We have got the Page of Swords clarifying. That makes sense to me. Well, this is a doozy. I love that one. I love it. You got the 8 of Pentacles that popped out twice here. All right, so let's get this 6 of Swords energy, this moving forward, this moving in a positive direction. What is the last card that we want to try to discuss here for our Capricorn? There she is. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is so good. Okay, so we got 2 cards with our material harvest, our 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so what you have to watch out for within these next 30 days is you need to watch out for some minor conflict. You need to watch out for basically just some little, fluffy fluff information that is not really necessarily going to do you any justice. So just be mindful of that. I mean, the rods are fire energy. There could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that's, kind of giving you a little bit of the bad end. But whatever it is, it's minor and it will pass. But ultimately, the 4 of Swords here is telling me 2 actually different things. It's telling me, yes, that there's a capacity for you to rest. But more importantly, what I'm getting out of this is that there are downloads that are going to get ready to come to you, Capricorn. There's information from a spiritual level You may not have waking dreams, but you definitely are getting information in your sleep. And so I would encourage you to keep a dream journal if you have one, and just kind of write a couple of different things down, because there's information that's coming to you while you sleep. And the reason I bring that up is because it's followed directly underneath with this moon card. So the spiritual union doesn't always mean relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, that kind of a thing. It can be a very good relationship with a friend or a business partner, or again, one more time, it could just be you coming into your own with your higher self. I'm very much feeling that that's kind of where it is for some people, because this moon card, a lot of people can get a couple of different things. Information that you are not aware of, which will be enlightened. Okay, so you are going to be receiving this information, but there are some pieces of information that is related to your material harvest that you are not aware of yet. But just be aware that it's definitely going to show up in your environment. So when we get down to the physical body here, again, this is Pentacles, this is collaboration, this is building, this is momentum, this is continuing on with something. And this card, again, it's called Recognition and Reward. I get the feeling that you have been doing some really wonderful things with your physical body. And what I'm feeling very much with this water energy coming off of this King of Cups is that you're becoming more and more emotionally attuned with your physical self, which is great. So there isn't anything overly stressful or worrying that I have with this one. Trust me, I'd let you know if there was. Now, the balance card that's coming in with the incoming energy that's coming in towards you. So there's justice that's coming. And it definitely has something to do with items in your past that you have had to get cleared from. You are standing in the element here, and you're going to be able to receive a clear understanding of why it is that you had to go through some challenges in the past, but you've very successfully gotten through all those challenges. So justice is here on your side. With the positive momentum forward, like I said, this 8 of Pentacles energy, this is mastery of something that you've got going forward. You've got the Ace of Wands energy, I feel, that was delivered to you. This is air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, very much going to be working with you. But because it is sitting here in your outward area, what I'm feeling more strongly is that you are going to be given some divinely guided inspiration or thought that is going to help you cut through some of this negativity that's coming up with this 5 of Wands energy. Very, very beautifully. It's going to be strong. It's going to be justified. It's going to be swift. You're going to just cut stuff up at the nubs, and you're going to recognize exactly what that is when it comes to you. So this accelerated motion, this inward self-talk, really has to do with your pentacles. It really has to do with your surroundings, your house, your home, your business, your car, the physical things that are the earth and sign that this comes up with. Perhaps you have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that is in your world, that if it's not yourself, obviously, that is critical in helping you speak some of these kind-hearted things. So the King of Pentacles, the reason why I love him is because he is no BS. You have to have your collective poop in a group whenever he is in your energy. So what I'm feeling very strongly is the information that's coming to you that's going to be regarding your foundation is going to be some swift information, and I do feel that it's related to your job, very much so. Now, moving forward into the relationship house, there's going to be some choices that have to get made. And you're being told that justice is coming here to help you with, the ideas of the material harvest. I mean, very clearly, you've got all the signs that are here on the board, but choosing wisely with the 7 of Cups energy, because you've got lots of potential that's getting ready to come to you. And the one thing that I can say is you're being warned about taking a look backward at something. If you've tried something before and it didn't necessarily work out for you, don't do that. Don't go backwards. Don't take time to go backwards. That's one thing very strongly that Spirit is saying, is that you do not need to look over your shoulder. This also could be another air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but very much what I'm feeling is that there's a decision that you've made in the past that you felt that you were having some challenges with. Don't repeat that mistake. And only you're going to know what that is specifically for you. Now, again, in the family position, you've got material and spiritual prosperity. So everything is looking really wonderful in the household. Again, we've got this 8 of Pentacles energy that's coming up here, telling me very succinctly that whatever it is that you're doing, this manifestation that you're broadcasting outwards towards, you know, the elements around you is absolutely working. And you are going to be the master of your craft. You are very diligently working on all of the different things that need to happen, and it's beautiful. It's balanced, okay? And in the finances specifically, you are going to be moving on. Now, the Ace of Wands tells me that there's going to be an extreme good idea that's coming. This is going to be something that's passionate. And if you are considering moving on to a different job, you will be very, very blessed to be able to do that. That's what I'm feeling very strongly. Like, you know, you're waiting for this promotion, or you're waiting for this next level, this next phase. And you are in a great position to do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the Angel Tarot deck to specifically do another pull out for family and finances, because regardless of what your particular family situation is, single, married, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, family and finances are so important to everyone, and we deserve a little bit of extra information where we can get it. So angels, let us understand what else we need to know for the family, for our Capricorn here. Thank you. The Healer of Abundance. You can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to innovate make you destined to succeed. So it might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for your family. So that's a wonderful thing. When you start raking it in, make sure that you make time for your family. All right, and then another card, Universe, for the finances, specifically for our Capricorn, and we're going to take that one. Okay, so you've got the Three of Thought. In the traditional deck, that would be the Three of Swords, which is not necessarily a problem. It doesn't always mean that there's infidelity or anything like that. It does mean that there's heart healing. So in your finances right now, you're going to be able to see how important the situation is, and I feel very, very strongly as we're connecting up and then we go across, that this divinely guided inspiration that's coming to you with this particular Ace of Wands is going to help you move on from something that was hurting your heart before. So, and again, in work is what I'm feeling is that if you were feeling water cooler, like just craziness with this conflict, and you feel like you need to take the knee and you need to kind of take the time out, that's exactly what's going on. You're going to be receiving some heart healing here. But that within your finances, everything does seem to be good. You're going to walk out ahead with this. Just be mindful of the fact that when you are, because this is your health, I mean, things physically affect you. So if in your thoughts, or you're being challenged about your material harvest, don't. Just take the opportunity to take the rest when you have it, because you are being given two divinely guided opportunities here for the universe to come in and heal this specifically what's going on in your thought process with your finances. But you're going to understand more than anything else that this was also a part of your spiritual growth, and it'll all make sense to you. You'll know it, you know, balls to bones as soon as it happens to you. Yes, I quoted The Matrix, but I don't care. It's one of my favorite movies, but you'll understand it when it happens to you. So now we're going to use the Angel Therapy deck, and we're going to clarify the physical body, okay? Yeah, I don't feel that there's anything overly strenuous. I mean, the only image that I'm getting right now is just stretching the back and stretching the neck a little bit more. That's what I feel. I'm feeling like my neck having like it just needs to be stretched out a little bit more. All right, angels, what do we have for our Capricorns with regards to their physical body? What other information can you share? Well, the guidance from the angels is, have you asked for help with this? Okay, so your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. I think everybody knows that. They just wait for you to say, I need your help. And whatever verbiage that you use that is heartfelt and meaningful is how they're going to respond. Again, what I'm feeling is that your physical body is craving some sort of, I feel neck, like really, like there's a tweak in the neck. And I don't know what your position is at work, if you sit a lot, if you have the opportunity to be more fluid. Like I have a desk that goes up and down, so I can raise my desk and stand up. I just feel very much that it's neck and back related here. Again, the fluidity of water is obviously going to support that anytime you've got something going on with your joints. But Ask your angels for help with this. Maybe it's time for you to go to a chiropractor and you just need to get support. They will give you that divinely guided idea or help bring that person into you that's going to be able to support you. Okay, Capricorn, so the very last card that we have for you guys here through the 17th of February through 17th of March is the Angels of Atlantis. And these angels are the master angels that have been on the planet since forever. I love this one. So the archangel that would like to work with you, Capricorn, this month is Archangel Jophiel. She is responsible for lots of different things, but she is very much responsible for joy. Making you feel joyful, making you feel excited about this particular change, making you understand the beautiful, joyful things that can happen with spending more time with your family. Even if you're single, it could be your parents or even your animals, you know what I mean? Finding the joy and understanding that you're going to get past this conflict because you are definitely going to receive some healing. The angels are here to help heal you with a couple of different things that are necessary for you. But call on Archangel Jophiel, and she will help you to find your joy. All you have to say is, Archangel Jophiel, help me find the joy in my thoughts and help me find the joy in these particular situations. And she will be there like that. Her energy is very, very light and bright. And trust me, you will know it. So Capricorn, that is your reading here for mid-month February all the way till March. There isn't anything special that I'm feeling for you with regards to the retrograde that's currently going on. Again, the only thing that I'm feeling the most, the strongest pull towards physically is just the neck. And that you are going to be asked to take a rest. But otherwise, you are looking really, really good. Material harvest in your thought process is very, very good. You got to just get past the little minor conflict that's coming and take that rest. Your spiritual union within what it is that your heart is calling for is definitely coming. The moon is going to help to provide you some of that information. We just talked about health, so I don't need to go there again. Justice is definitely here to help balance out something that has necessarily not been done right by you or to you in the past. This energy is coming towards you, and you're going to step out in front and recognize that. Again, you are projecting out, even though you've had some of this craziness, you are projecting out some very positive, beautiful momentum. The Ace of Swords is here to help you cut through any of that last BS. Divinely guided inspiration is also here for you with this Ace of Wands. Everything looks good, especially when it comes to the King of Pentacles. Now, the only thing with retrograde I would say is make sure that you double check all things that you sign, reread contracts, take your time signing things. If that's what it is that you need to do, take an extra day or two to review materials. If you write reports or you do those types of things, take extra time to review them. But whatever this justice is coming towards you is really going to help you with having multiple options and choices. You're very clearly being told that there's something that you've done in the past that is not for you, so you need to be thinking about moving on in a different direction. But that your family is going to be very well taken care of. It's balanced all over the place. They're just asking you to make sure that you spend time with family, especially when you start to receive some of these other beautiful things. But moving on, congratulations, because I wish more people would do it when they recognize. But that you've got the Ace of Wands here. You have got the master of, this fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this new passionate idea about something that is going to help you. And when you recognize that you had to go through all this craziness, again, the angels are here to help heal that heart space, which is going to make you kind of think, well, should I? I shouldn't have done that. Maybe don't shit on yourself. This is a fantastic reading, Capricorn, and I will let it go at that. We will see you in mid-March. Bye for now.